Internet computer. The Beatles were trying to make a using of new technology, but were confused because the 60s. Liverpool! Shout the Beatles as a not working computer and smash to the ground. Ow, say computer. Why don't you make a read of instructions computer instead of smash computer? Liverpool! Shout the Beatles of again and kick computer out the window. ABBA made a laughing as they watched computer smash onto the street outside. The binary spread the floor. Suddenly, ABBA made a stealing of all the Beatles CDs and made a puttings them on the internet. Ha 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 ha! Say ABBA. You cannot use computer. Liverpool! Shout the Beatles. They try to stop ABBA steal CDs, but already stolen discs. And everyone used computer to make the Beatles go to their iPod and not pay Beatles. The Beatles were annoyed, but could no remove songs because the 60s. The songs danubed around internet and constructed in their binary. And so, the Beatles go to the building of internets and steal the internet. No! Say ABBA. You cannot steal internet. But a stealing internet. And the Beatles ran away with internet, but they drop of the nets and internet smashed to the floor and a million pieces. The internet can never be constructed to its piece ever again, screamed everyone. And they chased the Beatles around, and a hitting of them. Pikachu's umbrella. One day Pikachu was at umbrella store. I want to buy umbrella, say Pikachu. No, say Ash. I have not enough money. So Pikachu go in the store and stealing of umbrella. Oh no, I am stolen, say umbrella. Pikachu had committed a crime of stolen umbrella. I have the umbrella now, say Pikachu, and Ash and Pikachu made runnings away with their stolen umbrella. That was fun, say Pikachu. I want stealing of more thing. It's not goodly to make stealings, yell Ash. But Pikachu did no listen to him. I do not have to listen to you, yelled Pikachu. And he went to television store. I want to steal the television, say Pikachu. And he grabbed of TV and running from the store with it. But the police were waiting outside. Pikachu! Why are you steal television? Yell police, and sending Pikachu to the Pokemon prison. This will teach you to make stealings, yelled the police officer, as locked the cage on Pikachu, and a prison cell for all eternity. Twilight. The vampires turned into much bats. Oh no, Edward say. I am a bat now. The bats made a fly in the sky. It's good at night time, say Edward, because vampires can no do the sunlight. Suddenly sunlight. The sun shone in the sky. Suddenly all the bats turned to dust. Oh no, Isabella say. My vampire is much dust. Isabella looked at the dust. She put her hand on the dust. Suddenly, she turned into dust, because you can no touch the dust. Suddenly wind. The winds blew the dusts away. Leonardo da Vinci was making paints on a painting. Suddenly, he ran out of paint. Oh no, say Da Vinci. I have made a runnings out of paint. Now I will have to go to paint room to get more. Da Vinci went to paint room, and was a shock at what he saw. Jesus was having love affair with many women. Jesus started to Danube about the room to impress the females. Da Vinci started to take pictures with his photo, and then ran out of the ROM. Da Vinci went to the news and made a selling off his pictures. The next day, Jesus' love affairs were all over the media news. Jesus made us sadly to see the news. I am sadly to see news, say Jesus, and he made us sadly in a corner. This story makes us sadly. Who has creation of this scandal? Boomed God, as he threw the television out of the window. I shall make a destruction of who has done this! Sailor Moon. One day, Sailor Moon was using a boat to sail to the moon. You cannot sail moon using boat, shout Cat. And Sailor Moon was annoyed at this. You do not tell me what to do, Cat, yelled Sailor Moon, and she threw Cat out of the boat and a splash of sea. And so Sailor Moon made a firing rocket launchers and a boat to fly out of the river. I will make moon landing, yelled Sailor Moon, as she land on the moon and make American flag. She had got to moon before any astronauts could. Sailor Moon, you are first to land on the moon, say President. And he gives Sailor Moon a medal. Snakes on a plane. In the past history, the sun made it shining over Antarctica, and Antarctica was grow the rainforest. Many snakes will live in the rainforest of Antarctica. It is good to be Antarctica, say snakes, as they grow the leaves. But one day, the sun made a going away, because it got bored as only snakes in Antarctica. The snakes made a waiting for the sun, but no suns made arrival back, and Antarctica was doomed to grow the ice. We do not like an ice grow, say snakes, and snakes slithered away. Snakes came to an airport. We want to fly the plane, say snakes, but the airport refused. Snakes cannot plane, shout airport. The snakes are only a tail. The snakes were sadly at the not plane, and decide to make a going into the cargo boxes. It's fun to hide in crate boxes, say snakes, as they hide. The plane made a taking off, and all the snakes in the cargo boxes. But suddenly, the cargo boxes fell apart, and snakes were free to roam the plane. The people saw at the snakes. Not a seeing snakes, shout snakes, as the people made a jumping out of the window from the snakes. But not the parachute, yell the people, as they jump off plane and splat to the ground. The snakes made us sadly. All had jumped off plane. We have made us scaring people away, say the sadly snakes. Suddenly, Samuel L. Jackson jumped through the window plane and made a shooting at the snakes. I cannot snakes allow on this train station, shout Samuel L. Jackson as they shooting at snakes. But there is no driver plane, say snakes. There is no pilot without the driving, scream plane, as it crashed into cliff and into many pieces.